Hi everyone, Ken Wink here with the market commentary for July of 2025. Before we jump in, just want to remind you that we do have a podcast now available at summitfc.net/podcast. It's a weekly show. It's called Money Talks, and we've been doing it now just about every week for about 4 months. So we've got a lot of awesome topics that we've covered. Try to make them bite-sized for you guys. Sometimes they're only 15 or 20 minutes long. Just trying to get really good info delivered as quickly as possible. A couple topics that we've covered so far are the Social Security Fairness Act, what Medicare covers with no additional charges if you're 65 or older, if you're laid off, 9 strategies that you can follow, how to get an extra $50,000 at retirement, and so much more. So if you watch one of these or listen to one of these and you really liked it, please share it with a friend or family member. You can subscribe on your phone and get alerted whenever we create a new one. You can do that through Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, or Spotify. So jumping into the market commentary here, the biggest subject in June was war. And, maybe it's war with a question mark because it sort of got resolved seemingly pretty quickly. So during the weekend of June 22nd, the United States entered the Iran and Israel conflict. The United States flew more than 125 aircraft in all during the campaign, and that included 7 of those B-2 stealth bombers, and many of those dropped those very large bombs called bunker busters at key nuclear facilities all over Iran. There's been some debate about how effective the overall campaign was, but at the end of the day, it looks like there's a ceasefire as of today, which is a good thing, and the market definitely liked. But over these last few weeks, there's definitely been a lot of volatility, and for some people, anxiety. But overall, the market managed to persevere and actually ended June at a new all-time high, which I think very few people expected. So the next question is, where do we go from here? And I would argue this is one of the most unpredictable times that we've had to deal with in our 24 years that Summit Financial Consulting has been in business. There's just so much up in the air with the tariff negotiations and potentially these conflicts or wars that are going on all over the world. This is what I can tell you for sure. For the last 3 months in these videos, we've been saying repeatedly that the market's going to get to a new all-time high, and it has. So we're happy that we got there. So now the question is, where do we go from here? So this is getting out the crystal ball and need to overemphasize over and over again that past performance can't predict future performance, and absolutely anything is possible, especially with everything going on in the world right now. But if we were to paint a picture of what we think is going to happen at this point based upon all available information, we think that the market's going to go up in July, sideways in August, take a drop in September and October, where the market would lose somewhere between 3 and 10%, and then rally in November and December to finish the year strong at new all-time highs. We know that the market is overbought right now, and it's due for a 3 to 10% drop. I don't know if it's going to happen this month or next month. Seasonally, sometimes September and October are not the best months, so that might be the best candidate. All we know is that the market's due for a breather, but it would actually be a healthy breather, and we think more likely than not, any losses that occur in the next 4 months would be recouped, and then the market would go even higher by the end of the year. So we've been talking with some clients and saying, if you think you might need money for something, or if you're thinking at some point you want to tap the brakes, now, or at least in the next 2 weeks, might not be a bad time to do it. Otherwise, just wait until the end of the year, because based upon all available info that we have right now, and again, anything's possible, we think that the market's going to be higher later on. So if the market does have a short-term drop here in the next couple months, we encourage our clients to not freak out. We're sort of seeing it coming. If something worse happens, if something changes, for those of you that are in our daily managed portfolios, we will automatically reduce risk as our research tells us to. But for the most part, we're planning to tough it out because we think ultimately the market will be much higher than it is now, even though we just hit new all-time highs. If we haven't had a review meeting in a while, or if you'd like to talk about your specific investment situation, please give us a call at 586-226-2100. We'd love to have a review meeting with you over the phone, face-to-face, or over Zoom. On behalf of Bob Wink, Ken Wink, Jim Wink, Zach Backner, Daniel Ladzinski, James Baldwin, and now our newest advisor, Jason. Thanks for watching.
Summit Financial.
Working with people you trust.